Hey everyone, this is Neil with Wasted Paper here, bringing you another fountain pen review. This time we're looking at something special. This is a pen from Gravitas and Figboot. He did a video on his channel, which I'll link in the description down below. I'm really late to the party to review this pen, but I had a new baby that was born. Super exciting. Her name's Coraline. I don't want to go all into that, but while she sleeps, I record. Starting off with the box, it's probably the most basic box you're ever going to see in your entire life. It's completely black. I don't remember if it had a ribbon thing on here or not. It may have, and I took it off, but Atlanta feels like it was so long ago now. Anyways, inside of this though, the pen already has a converter inside of it, so there's really nothing else to this box. It's just some plain packaging for it. When it comes to this pen, the fact that I have a story attached to it is going to give it a bit more biasness and kind of sentimental value, but it's really cool to show off. Starting off with the top and bottom finial, both of them are covered with a polycarbonate rainbow PVD accent. You will see it on the inside of here too. You can already see it through the body. The pen itself is frosted. This has a really nice shape to it. I like the lines of it. It's very smooth. You can feel the center point right here where the cap meets the body, but it's not going to catch you or anything like that. Other than that though, there's not much to showcase on the outside. When it comes to uncapping the pen, it takes a little bit less than one full rotation. This line that you can see on the outside here is actually a divot that's on the inside. It's a little hard to show, but what that does is you get a bit of a closer fit around the nib just to keep it from drying out. As far as the grip section goes, this is pretty unique. My camera's kind of making it like rainbow effect too, which is funny. It's got an effect on here that I think may deter some people from actually wanting this pen. So there's this knurling right here. It's super fine, and I'm hoping this isn't too blurry to show you. It reminds me of those like holographic binders you'd have back when you were in like school. It's got that kind of sensation and feeling to it. I don't mind it, but I could see that making some people just not be interested in this. It has a really nice weight to the grip. It keeps it forward heavy, and then it's obviously big. It's super sizable. No hand should have any issue here. There is this divot at the end because it slightly tapers, but you don't really need it. With that kind of knurling on here, my hand isn't sliding at all. When it comes to the nib is mostly plain with just the Gravitas logo on here. I have a fine nib version and it doesn't even have an F stamped anywhere on this. The last detail right here is it comes with a plastic feed. As for posting, the pen doesn't do it. It looks like it's doing it, and I'm waving it and it's not going anywhere, but I promise you that's not secure. The slightest of anything and this comes off. I don't think it's made for that and I wouldn't do it. Can I do it? Sure, but look at this.
What the heck is that?
I just wouldn't do it. I don't feel secure doing it, and it doesn't really feel like it's made to. A nice little touch here on the inside, even the threads right here and these spots actually have that same rainbow PVD look. One detail Figboot told me in person that I want to be sure to call out is the knob on this converter. They made sure to get it in clear. They didn't want it to stand out inside of this body and be kind of ugly. It really is a nice touch and attention to detail that I don't know if I would have noticed or thought of in advance. Really good catch on their part. Similar to the last video I did on the Diplomat Arrow, this grip section right here has a good amount of weight on it. I like that. I like when my pen is weighted forward. For the ink choice, I was really close to using Lamy Dark Lilac. I just thought that that purple with the green gold sheen would look really well with this, but I wanted to use an ink that I'm a pretty big fan of. This right here is from Wearing Gold. This is called Cheshire Cat. If you've never seen this ink, it's really nice and I have a personal attachment to it. Maybe I'll talk more about that in a future video. For the writing sample, I'm going to be going with my Highlander notebook. I've done a review on this company in the past. They make bespoke pens, kind of kit pens, but they're a great brand. And I have actually seen Figboot did a review on them too. So if you want to check them out, I'll have links in the description down below. I like these notebooks because they have this like gold foil edge on here. It looks really nice. Something I just noticed when I put the cap back on here is this cap kind of catches a little bit. If you don't get it aligned right, it kind of fights itself and keeps it from capping. I haven't really had that happen in the past, but right here it's stiff and not wanting to turn at all. I just twist it back a little bit and it recatches those threads and it's no issue, but never had that happen. Want to be sure to call out that detail. When it comes to flex, here's with no pressure, with, none, with, none, with. Pulling back so you can fully see this now. As far as writing goes, it was easy, no issues at all. This is a fine, which is my preference. It's got a little bit of tooth to it. I wouldn't say a lot or anything like that. It's not going to compare to like a Sailor, but I can feel some toothiness of resistance on here. I did pick up the pen a little bit and you can see some kind of shading on here. When it comes to flex, there is actually a little bit of flex on here. The ink did feather, but that's mostly due to this combination of paper and ink. It's nothing to do with the pen. Right here, you can see side by side, you get about double the length, so there is a bit of flex. It's really nice. You're going from like a fine to, I guess you could say, a medium. It's pretty nice. As far as quick writing goes, no issues there. The pen kept up and the feed kept up fully. Nothing bad to say here. Now for the size comparison, we have my Lamy Safari and my Pilot Custom A23. I'm a little surprised to see this, but it's near identical to the Pilot Custom A23. It's just slightly under it, but it doesn't really feel like it's that long. This actually feels kind of like a pocket pen, surprisingly. That's probably due to most of the pen being that clear material. It doesn't have a lot of weight to it other than in the grip. As far as them unposted, it is near identical again to the Custom 823. I would say it's slightly longer, but not by much, which puts it just a little bit longer than the Lamy Safari also. And finally posted, again, it doesn't feel like it's made to do it. I can get it on there, but it's not very secure. It's ginormous. I mean, look at that, my God. So I would just avoid posting it. Now onto the price. The retail price for the Gravitas Bifrost is $129. This pen was a limited run of only 200 pens and it has since sold out. Sorry I'm again late to the party for this video. But I will share all the dimensions of the pen right here. Figboot has this laid out on his website and I think it's really clean and concise. I know there are people out there that like to know this information. This was and is my first and only Gravitas pen. I see a lot of people talk about it, and I think the biggest thing for me that I like about this is the price point. $129 for a pen is pretty unheard of right now, which is unfortunate because I kind of think $100 or more is definitely a lot of money, but I think this is really good for the price point. I think you're getting something special here, especially with it being a Figboot collaboration and being a limited number of only 200 pens. As far as critiques go though, I really like pens with a clip. I don't think it needs it, and I think the look of it goes great, but the issue is if these threads aren't lined up perfectly. The pen cap doesn't want to thread down. I'll get it, and it's not too hard to align it, but it'd be easy to do that if I had a clip so I knew where to put it. Since I don't, I'm kind of just spinning it back just to get where I feel like it's aligned, and then I go forward and it works. I don't like that catch. And then one other thing it may be a little hard to show off here is there's actually some scratches on the inside of the cap. It's not super bad and it doesn't deter me, and I wouldn't say it's like not worth it or anything, but there is scratches on the inside of this cap when I first got it, before I've even got to use it. So it's something to be aware of. Again, not the end of the world, but if I'm being nitpicky, that would be a critique. Overall though, I'm happy with this pen. I think the price point is great. It was really cool meeting Figboot, and I'm happy to finally try out a Gravitas pen. All that being said, thank you for watching. Please be sure to like, comment, and subscribe down below. With a polycarbonate, oh my God, poly, not poly, okay. What the hell? And I'm happy to finally, oop, I was like scared to let go. I was thinking it was gonna roll. When it fell, it got ink into the cap, not like this.